Hi, my name is Krissy2 and I'm from San Francisco. So greetings from San Francisco. I run Dance Mission Theater and the Dance Brigade, and I have been an artist, an activist for the last 37 years. I founded the first feminist dance company in the United States, the Wallflower Order Dance Company Collective out of Eugene, Oregon, and I've run the Dance Brigade since 1984. I'm also a mother, so that also really informs my work. And Dance Mission is a hub for dance in San Francisco, and we have one of the largest African arts program in San Francisco, and also I have a daughter company called Girl Brigade, where we teach young women how to be the next generation of feminist artists, activists, and we have over 90 girls in that program. We also run a full theater, so we've been, and I particularly have been engaged in all parts of the creative process, from production to choreography to writing my own scripts for a very long time. I also kind of feel like I'm one of the pioneers of socially activist dance in the United States. We have been doing content-driven work since the inception. I've done tons of work on many different subjects, from the environment to women's issues to the prisons to health rights, abortion rights, kind of you name it, I've done it. In the last how long has it been? Since 2003, well, basically since 2001, when we started going into kind of a very intense overdrive around the war. I was very concerned about this reaction to 9/11 and the bombing of Iraq, and Dance Brigade, my company, participated in all the anti-war demonstrations that happened in San Francisco as a part of, giving back to the community, and also staying and really engaged, and also really trying to make a difference to how people thought about the war, which had a huge resistance coming out of San Francisco. Out of that, I started reading about very intense situation of the returning vets who, I have my own ideas about why people go into the military, but I had a kind of deep and profound sympathy for the vets as they returned, because the amount of suicide and post-traumatic stress syndrome and the number of women who went into the military who were being raped and abused and treated basically as second-class citizens within the military structure was very heartbreaking and problematic for me. So I had an idea to do a project about PTSD and women in the military, and I brought together a creative team with really the help from the Iraqi Vets Against the War, which have a huge chapter, Iraq Vets Against the War. The Iraq Vets Against the War, who have a huge chapter in San Francisco, and we collaborated on a on a piece in 2010 called The Proud. We did a lot of interviews with them. The playwright came in, Aaron Loeb. Timothy Neer helped direct. We created a big script together. And I had partial funding from the Arts Commission in San Francisco. I wrote probably 7 or 8 other grants, and nobody would even touch the project with the 10-foot pole. So I've been unable to finish the project, and it's an amazing project. The play is amazing. We did many stage readings, and got positive, fantastic response. The vets came. We did lots of workshops around it, and we want to finish it. We want to, we need to get equity actors, because the material's intense, and it's driven by, being able to really, produce on that kind of artistic level. We want to do a kind of a regional tour of California and Eugene, Oregon, where I'm from. So I have lots of connections there, and we have lots of connections in California. So we're not worried about being able to actually produce the play. We know the play is successful. We just don't have the money to do it. And we know that, we're really deeply involved in this thing in the Middle East at this point. I mean, it's deep and it's profound, and it looks like it's not going to end. And we would like to, take this work out so our young children who go into the Army will have some wedge between them and the kind of grandiose activities that they think take place there, and how traumatic it is for all of these young people that come home. And so really the goal is to get the word out, and to work closely with the Iraq Vets and Code Pink and all the other anti-war activists in the United States, because it's traumatic what's happening here. Thank you.